Hello, 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 beautiful souls, and welcome back to Stella Rose Divine. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. And here is the daily tarot reading for the collective. So before we start, I don't know if you've noticed the energy recently, but there's a very strong energy around self-acceptance and just really like giving yourself lots of love, allowing yourself to rest, recover. And so, I will not be surprised if that energy comes through. But even if it doesn't, there is a message there just to give yourself some love. You don't have to be perfect. No one's perfect. It's not about being perfect. It's about letting yourself be as you are and being yourself. So, yes, these cards are not wanting to shuffle. Let's try that again. And today's tarot deck that we are using is the Ridley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. That's the book. Alright. Yeah, where we are today, where I am in New Zealand, it is incredibly warm. We're getting a heat wave. It's windy and stinking hot, which I love. I am definitely a summer baby. Love that good sun. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely sunny day, and if not, then just having a lovely day. And if not, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of positive energy, and you are always welcome here on this channel. Alright, what is the energy for the collective, please, Spirit? One more. Ooh. Okay. Let me just double checking it. Alright, so we have the Page of Swords with this image here. I don't know if you can see that. Here we go. It's a beautiful unicorn. Lots of animals coming through on this reading as well. But anyway, logical, honest, impulsive, curious. And it says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, and truth delivered without tact. So that's interesting. And we have the Dreamer, which is also the Fool in the normal tarot deck, with Archangel Metatron coming through, who is the angel that sort of is all about ascension. So this makes a lot of sense because the planet is ascending at this time, and so is humanity. And self-acceptance is all about ascension as well. So this is a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Okay. In the back of the deck we have, Knight of Cups or Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. That is the image. Is it gonna... I don't know if you can see that. And falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and an invitation to a social event. But this was in the reverse, so. Alright. So the very first message that is coming through, which is a bit strange because it has nothing to do with the actual cards, is that there are a lot of animals. You have a lot of spirit guides supporting you at this time. You have a lot of angels, ancestors, animal guides, those ones in particular, but there are also ascended masters as well, and just any other guides that you resonate with. Fae is coming through, so if you resonate with Fae energy, then there is that as well. And a lot of water energy as well that I'm feeling. So yeah, you have a lot of animals. There are unicorns as well are coming through strongly. So I don't know if that is a sign for you or if that is a message for you. But unicorns are all about unconditional love, spreading that around the planet. And so there is definitely that. We also have the wolf. And we have the lion. We have a dog as well, butterfly, which is all about transformation. And goodness me, I think that's a heron. I actually have no idea if you can see that bird there. Oh, it's not gonna... Well, there is a white bird. yeah, so those are the signs. Oh, and dolphins as well. But yeah, this is an interesting energy, actually. This is the Page of Swords and the Fool. Okay, so today, the energy of today is a little bit, it's a little bit heavy. It is a little bit heavy, I'm not going to lie. And that's not a bad thing. It just means that there's probably going to be quite a bit of processing of emotional release. Yeah, it's like shadows definitely coming up today to be worked through, but we have with the Page of Swords, yeah, so I'm really being drawn. I don't know why. I'm really being drawn to the volcano at the back, so which gives me tower energy. And tower is all about, you know, um, unstable foundations, things that aren't serving us, falling away, crumbling away, sometimes in unexpected and quite intense ways. Chaos is the word I'm really hearing, and with the volcano, I'm really hearing chaos. And even in these images, they're beautiful, but they're quite chaotic. There's a lot happening in these images. And so I'm feeling like, oh, what is it? What's the saying that I'm getting? Well, what I'm hearing is through the chaos we rise. I don't even know if that's a saying, but that is what I am hearing. But it's sort of like the energy of like out of the chaos, out of the this is the other saying I'm hearing. I don't even think this is an actual saying, but like out of the chaos, out of the rubble, a star is born. So that's the energy I'm getting with the dreamer, the fool, which is very like this, the number is 0. It's new beginnings. It's a clean slate. And so with this message, it's like things might not be so simple right now. They might not be so easy right now with the 8 of Swords appearing behind the Knight of Cups, which I saw, and it's definitely relevant. This is all about like feeling stuck. It's like the illusion of feeling stuck, the illusion of, it's very like victim sort of energy, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all need to process things in our own way, but it's like you don't need to be afraid, you don't need to feel like this, because through this chaos, which is not particularly going to be easy, but it's necessary, you are going to rise. Something beautiful is going to come out of this, and you're going to be reborn in a way that is serving you. Yeah, it's like shaking up. Everything's going to be shaken up and readjusted and shifted around. Yeah, there is a need for balance here as well. While this is happening, there is a need to be grounded. There is a need to be balanced. You don't want to be all up in here, all up in your mental, like there's a lot of mental energy, and you don't want to be all up in your head, because sometimes your thoughts can lie to you. Sometimes the ego can trick you, and you can create stories and attachments to these illusions of difficult, like of struggle, when it's not necessarily about that. Like I said, this is not the message of punishment. This is not anything like that. This is a message of things are being shaken up because they have to. Chaos is coming. No, it's not coming. You're in it. The chaos is here because it has to be, so that you can come out of it, so that you can move forward from it. And so the energy of today is a little bit chaotic. It's a little bit intense. You know, it's like, yes, things are being shaken up a little bit right now, but there is a reason for this. This reason is relevant. This reason is significant, and it is beautiful. It is growth. It is unconditional love. Like these unicorns they are screaming. Oh, they're not screaming. They're like very clearly sticking out to me. So there is a very strong self-acceptance, unconditional loving energy, and also not just self-acceptance, radical acceptance, accepting that this is where you are right now, just accepting where you are and allowing the process to unfold, because you have this beautiful Fool card. Everything is going to work out, but they are asking you to trust. You need to have trust in this situation, because sometimes things are happening behind the scenes, things are happening up here that we can't see, or in the energy that we can't see, and so it feels doom and gloom. It feels like things aren't working out, but they actually are, but you have to trust that. And I know that's not always the easiest thing to do, because you know, sometimes it's not there in the physical and you're like, how can I trust something I can't see? But Spirit is saying, please, please, please have faith. Everything is going to be okay. Through this, you are going to rise stronger and more beautiful than you have ever been. We just need you to have faith. Please. So that is the message. So that is absolutely beautiful. A little bit heavy, but very, very beautiful. Well, not heavy, just powerful. Ah! Oh my goodness. 1 second. Alright, so they went flying, but I picked them up. So I'm just going to get a couple of oracle cards just to see what our spirit wants to say to you guys. Beautiful. I usually don't get this many cards for a daily reading, but I'm feeling called to get quite a few today. So there's obviously quite these are quite important messages, and the Spirit doesn't want me to miss anything. This reading's going to be a little bit longer than usual as well. I usually try to keep them under 10 minutes, or just in, well, except for the 11/11 reading, which was 11/11, which was pretty cool. But I usually try to keep them shorter, but this is going to be a little bit longer, but that's okay. Spirit wants the messages to come through. All right, last message, please, Spirit. Okay. All right, yep, that is absolutely it. Okay, so I'm using the Magical of You Oracle by Fiona Horn and the Moonology Guide card, Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. Both beautiful decks. All right, so we have, coming up with the Magical of You, we have the Panacea. There is a solution for every problem, and Epiphany, reveal your gifts, with numbers 6 and 5 coming through as well, and 23. Those could be relevant to you. So those are the images. See, even the imagery of the cards are quite dark, and not like in a bad way. They're just, the coloring is quite muted. It's quite, yeah, it's like a little bit more in the shadow side, which I love about these cards actually. The blue is really sticking out to me in this card. So throat chakra, communication as well. Expression, being true to yourself. So Panacea, there is a solution for every problem, and reveal your gifts. Yeah, this is just really coming through and saying, so we have it, sorry, I have a message coming through, so I just want to share it. There's this, on one foot we have like a rock, and it's tied to the foot, but it's very, very loosely tied. This is reminding me of the Eight of Swords a little bit. And then the other one we have like a snake, and the snake is all about shedding the old skin. It's about transformation. But yeah, it's like, the main thing I'm noticing is how loose this knot is. So we have this thing holding them down, but all they need to do is bend down and pull the knot, and it's going to come undone with ease. And so yeah, it's really like, the message is, I know it feels hard, I know it feels difficult, but actually there is a very clear solution, there is a very clear outcome here. Everything is going to work out okay. So just try and release any like fears or doubts you have around the situation, because everything is going to be okay. And yeah, it's very straightforward. It's just like, all you need to do is bend down and undo the knot, and everything is going to be okay. And then with Epiphany, so with that I am hearing like this might be a time of, with the Page of Swords as well, all the mental energy, there's definitely a possibility that you're going to receive lots of downloads, lots of information, lots of realizations around the situation that are going to help you move forward and reveal your gifts. Like I said, blue energy, throat chakra, express yourself, be true to yourself, reveal your gifts, allow yourself to explore those gifts that you have within you. Everybody has these beautiful gifts. Everybody has like, I love, somebody called it like, everyone has like their own flavor, and I love that. Everyone has their own beautiful, unique gifts. And so exploring that. Also, the other thing I am getting is that through this experience, your gifts are going to be revealed. Through this experience, things are going to become more clear. You're going to become more confident in yourself and in your beautiful talents and gifts. And the color gold is also sticking out, which is, you know, it's like treasure. It's like hidden treasure within you that is going to be revealed through this experience. There is a message saying set boundaries, though. Just make sure that you are protecting yourself through boundaries, and just like not settling for anything that you don't deserve, making sure that not just with other people, though, with yourself, set personal boundaries with yourself. Make sure that you, for example, if you find yourself slipping into this mentality of, oh no, everything is terrible, I don't know what to do, setting a boundary with yourself there and being like, actually, we're not going to talk to ourselves like that because we have faith. Even that is very, very important. And so I'm hearing like setting boundaries about like your mind, your thought patterns is really important, because a fiery climax approaches and your hard work is paying off. And that's full moon in Aries and new moon in Capricorn. And we also have Virgo and Scorpio coming through. And it is actually the season of Scorpio, so that makes a lot of sense. But yes, full moon in Aries, a fiery climax approaches, and your hard work is paying off. So I feel like these are pretty straightforward. I don't really need to explain these, just that things are going to, kind of like the volcano, you know, it's going to erupt and then it's going to, and it could actually be a beautiful explosion, you know, it's not necessarily going to be destructive, and it's going to bring about something beautiful regardless. And yeah, just keep having faith, because everything is going to be okay. Your hard work is paying off, and I know there's a little bit more to go, but you're nearly there, and you need to go through this in order to get there. You can't skip this process. This is how you get the epiphanies. This is how you learn things about yourself and about the world, and how you are allowing yourself to experience what is coming, which is beautiful, and a time to give rather than take. And I'm thinking, give to yourself, but also give. When you are able to give freely, then you're also able to receive freely without expectations. And so it's just like releasing those expectations, releasing like conditional conditions, you know, giving and then expecting something in return. Just give freely with love, trusting that it's all going to come back to you. Yep, and that is the message. It was a very long message today, but I hope that it resonates for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. And I will see you all next time. Sending you lots of love. Bye.